Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Ben, and here's 6 whiskey tube channels I think you should check out. So a couple of weeks ago, Jason and Brandy over at Black Bourbon Family put out a video, and it was a list of whiskey tube channels that they wanted to recommend to their audience. It's a great idea. It's an awesome way to kind of help promote other channels, and I've been seeing other people starting to do this same thing, inspired by them. So I thought I'd hop on here and share with you guys some channels that I've been watching recently. If you watch this channel regularly, you'll know we have our general friends, the Whiskey 6 group, and a lot of other folks. So I'm not going to include them because you probably already know them if you watch this channel a lot. I think you should be watching all of them, of course. But I want to call out some channels that we haven't actually personally interacted with. And so they may not even know about our channel, but I know about their channel, so I want to call them out, and I think you should check them out. So the first one on the list is Tom and Mike over at Less Cash, More Mash.
Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom. 9 days later, Mike. Today, we're cracking open a new bottle.
Had to do the accent. I think it was pretty good. They're from the East Coast, so Tom and Mike, I hope that wasn't offensive. But yeah, they've got a great channel, and I definitely think you should check them out. All right, second on the list, Whiskey Wonder Woman.
Welcome back to Whiskey Wonder Woman. In today's video, we are doing Maker Smart Private Selection.
I don't know her name because she doesn't really say it in the videos, but she's putting out great content. She puts out a lot of content. And at the time of recording this, she's almost to 1,000 subscribers. And I know when she gets to 1,000, she's gonna crack open like a bottle of J&B, I think it is, from like the 1960s or something like that. So if you see this video and you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Whiskey Wonder Woman. Help her get to that 1,000 subscriber landmark so she can crack that bottle open and enjoy it. All right, next one. Got to do a Minnesota, fellow Minnesota whiskey channel, Rare Barrel.
I can't wait till we get a gym and I can work out and have big, giant biceps. Thanks for tuning in. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It is. It's our pleasure.
Yep.
To have you here.
We find pleasure in you watching our video. That sounds weird. That sounds really weird.
Yeah.
Go check out Steve and Denise. It's usually Steve and Denise, but sometimes Ben's with Steve. There's a couple people that show up on the channel once in a while, but mainly Steve and Denise. They do reviews, they do shorts, they do bourbon hunts, and they also recently started up a Rare Barrel tequila channel too, and they may be ahead of the grain on that one. Ahead of the grain? Does that make sense? I don't know. Ahead of the crowd on that one, because from what I can tell, it sounds like tequila might be the next big, boom in spirits. So, they might be ahead of the crew on that one, so go check out that channel as well. But yeah, go check out Rare Barrel. They do a great job. So next one on the list is also another fellow Minnesota channel, and it's called Whiskey House Pub House.
Welcome to another episode of the Whiskey House Pub House single review. My name's Dylan, and this is McGimmick 15-year whiskey. Let's get into it.
Kind of seems like Dylan is the main guy on the YouTube part of it, at least for doing like single reviews. But they actually started out as an audio podcast. I was listening to them on Spotify, but they were on other platforms too. And then over the last handful of months, I think, they kind of migrated all of their audio podcasts over to YouTube, so you can listen to them with just like a still image. Listen to the old podcast, but now they're starting to do video content as well. So Dylan will do reviews sometimes, and then they just have kind of roundtable discussions and stuff. So they do a really good job. So if you want to check out more of like an audio podcast style, you can find their audio podcast on, I think, all podcast platforms. But they have those up on YouTube, so you can just sit and listen to those, or you can watch the video content that they're now starting to put out. So anyway, yeah, go check out Whiskey House Pub House. Okay, next one on the list, Marshall and Alyssa over at StraightUpSips.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Straight Up Sips. Today, we are actually doing a challenge that we are challenged by the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts, and their challenge is the 7 Deadly Sins of Whiskey.
Can't remember how long ago they started, but I don't think it was that long ago. But I think they're off to a good start. They're putting out some good content, good quality. They just seem like good people. And so I've been checking out their channel recently. I actually just came across them, so to be perfectly honest, don't know a ton about them. But it's kind of one of those channels where it showed up in my feed, so I clicked on it and I was like, kind of like these two. So anyway, I've got actually more watching to catch up on their videos to do. But yeah, in the meantime, I'd recommend you go check them out as well. And the last one on the list here, the Bourbon Jerk, even though we weren't on his list. I'm just kidding. I don't even know if he knows about our channel.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Jerk. Thanks for the click. Theme of today's video, what's the best bottle for $50? Simply put, this is going to be where I take 2 bottles, match them up head to head, and tell you which one I think is better.
Anyway, the Bourbon Jerk, I think he started within the last year here, but he's got great content, really good quality, kind of setup. He's got a cool background. Not that that is the end all be all of having a good channel, but you know, just thought I'd call it out. But anyway, I also don't know his name because he doesn't really say it much in the videos unless I'm just missing that a lot. But he puts out great content. Just overall has, just seems like a cool, cool guy. Just good character, seems like a great personality, and kind of straightforward but super informative. So yeah, go check out the Bourbon Jerk. All right, well, that's my list of recommendations for new channels that I'm following right now. And for anybody watching this, please do a video if you have a channel and kind of keep this whole thing going because, again, I think it's a great way to just kind of help promote each other. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel while you're at it, and we'll see you on the next one.